All right, you're welcome to this online coding class. Today we want to see how to create HTML buttons and then use CSS to style them. And lastly, we'll see how to make use of JavaScript to make the button work. So you can open up your Visual Studio Code. That's the editor, an IDE. So you open it up and then you create your project folder. I called mine LandPod right here. So when you hover your mouse over the LandPod folder, you will see the add file icon or the new file icon. Just click on the new file icon and then it's asking you for the name. So enter index.html. Inside the index.html file, then we input our HTML code. The good thing is that VS Code completes the tag for you, so you don't have to get yourself stressed about typing the whole thing. One more thing about coding, you have to ensure that your codes are readable, so you make sure that you indent them properly. And after the HTML, inside it we put in the head tag. And inside the head tag we have the title tag. The title tag specifies the title of the document or the web page that you're creating. So in this case, we will just call it creating a button. And after the head, then we'll create a body tag. The body tag is where all your HTML would be placed in. The body tag is where you actually do the whole HTML coding. Okay, so you don't ever try to put in any code here. That's wrong, not good. Rather, all your code should be here. Just as a test, we'll just create this button. Okay, that's it. So just say hello. The button is saying hello. Take note that it is in between the body tag, the opening body tag, and then the closing body tag. All right, now, so we go ahead, just right click on this and copy path. You should have your Microsoft or your Mozilla Firefox opened already, so just paste the path inside the address bar and then press enter. So you see hello. There's a mistake we made. It's supposed to be a double T, so it's corrected now. We'll go back to the Mozilla Firefox and refresh, and then there is a button. Now this button doesn't really look cool, and that is where CSS comes in. So we make use of CSS to style the button by saying button. We are using, sorry about that, we will need to make it a style. Yeah, style. That's how it's we style our documents. So we say button. Yeah, that's good. So that's button. Then the button, we'll give it background. We'll give it a background of maybe red. Now you take notes, you could say background color, it will still work the same way. Background, and then what do we see? Just control save, press Ctrl S to save, and then go to your Mozilla Firefox, reload. You can see the background of the button. But take note, you see something like you can see around the button it's somehow gray. So that's the border. We can actually change the border. We can change the border to 1px solid and then green. If we Ctrl S, save it, and then reload, oh, that's good. So the border is now green, which is fine, but our button is really not looking good anyway, but still like a good start. Now right back to the button. So we want to make our button really look good, and the background red is really not cool. So why don't you just choose a color? Say the color is let's say 720520. Don't you mind me? I'm trying to make use of the color that VS Code provides, so we can choose the color right here. Give it some sort of green. Okay, this is cool enough. That's fine. Then the border, we remove the border. It's not cool right there, so we'll give it padding. This is padding. Give it padding 15px. Padding usually makes the button to swell, while this padding is too much. So we make it padding 15px and then 10px. How about that? Or let's say 10px and then 15. This is for top, and this is for top and bottom. This is for right and left. Now you see the button actually changes. Oh, we didn't get that quite well. Let's make it 15 and then 10. So reload now. To reload. Okay, I think we got it right the first time, but we could just make this one to be 20. Yes, this is top and bottom, right and left. So if we reload, oh, this is exactly what we wanted. So the button now looks longer. Okay, it's elongated. And let's remove the border. The border doesn't make it look fine, so we just say 0px. To remove border, you say 0px. That's it. It removes the border. Then one more thing, we make it to be rounded at the edges. So just say border minus radius, give it 5px. Makes it, yes, good. Now it makes it round. You can see it makes it round. And the text inside, we want to change the color of the text inside, so you just say white. Now that's fine, right? Good, it makes it white. And one more thing, we want the button to have some sort of shadow, so we say box minus shadow, and that's just give it 2px and give it gray. All right, so if we reload it, then yeah, but not too good, so we gotta give it a third component, 10px, to make it spread. So make this 0 and then 0. Then we reload. Oh, now you see that's like a drop shadow. We can just take this off and give this button over. Okay, good. Button over. Then we put the box shadow right in there. That is when we move the mouse over the button. Reload now. So what's going to happen when we move the mouse over the button? It should give us a shadow. So you see, now here is the shadow. This is the power of CSS. Now that's cool. One more thing, you can see the mouse, the cursor on the button is still a pointer. So let's change that. Let's change it to cursor pointer. Oh, sorry, that was a mistake. So cursor, that's R. So if we reload it, now it looks more realistic. Okay, and then finally, what have we got to do? Okay, I think that's all on the part of HTML and CSS. The last thing now is to add a JavaScript to make this button do something. So we're just going to say, right inside the button tab, we're just going to say on click. That on click equals to alert. So the button should tell us I am a button. Okay, then reload. So we have I am a button. That's good. Not too bad for a first try. So if you really want to make sure that this sticks in, you really want to learn this real good, you have to make sure that you keep practicing and you try to do the tasks that follow. Okay, see you some other time in some other video, because we'll be having some web fusion with JavaScript, HTML and CSS in order to create cool, astounding looking websites. See you next time.